You ruined the moment by getting your phone out. Well, the bistro took action and banned mobile phones a year ago, saying it's been très bien for business, with a record number of diners enjoying their dessert menu as they want to stay longer to enjoy their conversations. So, Grace, would you swap TikTok for a tiramisu?
God forbid. God forbid if someone took my phone. Because I just feel like if something bad happens, at least if my phone's there, I know straight away. So it's like I think it's like a security thing for me.
How old are you?
I'm 24 and there's nothing in my life that could go wrong with it. So you never know.
That's where I feel so sad for young people. If we think back to when we were 24, did we ever think anything bad was going to happen? No.
No.
We were down a pub.
And actually, that was a row that I used to have with my mum, because, I mean, if I phoned her, she'd pick up the phone, what is it, what is it, what is it, what is it? And I would say, nothing.
Because they won't have heard or seen for us for hours.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I think where it goes wrong is we think it will make us less anxious, but actually it's anxiety that's making you have the phone there.
But you've got cheek. You've always got your blooming phone.
Yeah. Kay Adams,
wow.
do not. Can we phone Jane? She's in Barcelona. Kay. Now, I'm 100% a phone addict, 100%. Yeah. I admit it.
Yeah.
But you have a problem in restaurants with your phone. When we're having dinner, me and Jane never have our phone out.
Hold it back! You've got cheek.
When we went in the celebrity circle, do you remember when we went in the circle and they took our phones? You were foaming at the mouth.
I was.
You were, and it was really nice. We had 7 days where we just managed to just actually talk and have a whole conversation. And then when we came out and they gave us our bags with our phones, you were ripped yours open with your teeth. And I was like, I'm going to wait another day.
She's imagining that. She's imagining that. Call my lawyer. This is absolutely terrible.
I feel like we should give you a moment, guys.
A bit to breathe.
Yeah.
It's true.
But at least if you drunk, like, you know, when you're drunk and you think, oh, my God, this is hilarious, let me put this on my story, you wake up the next day.
Are you one of them?
And I have to just go into a dark room and sit there for a little bit. That would save that. Right. If I had no phone, no one would know what happened.
I think it's a nice idea. Like, I like the idea of not having my phone. There is nothing worse than sitting across someone and they keep looking at their phone, they keep checking it. Or now it's even worse because of the watches. Like, one of my friends, I'll be having a conversation with her and I just catch her every time, like, maybe I'm just boring, but just, you know, constantly looking at it. But I feel like I'm happy not to have it, but I worry about the kids. I worry about, like, what if something happens to them or they need to get hold of me? So then, like, I don't know what your excuse is.
I have no excuse. My cat might be ill.
We've got to that place where we think if we're not contactable, something terrible is going to happen. She's now got her head buzzing.
She's pointing at you.
Her head buzzing. Wow. She's got a watch, an iPad, a phone, and because of your hearing aids, you're getting contacts through your ears as well. So she goes like this.
That's not the hearing aids that are doing that. That's something completely different.
In the early days of that, Jane took to me to one side. She goes, what are we going to do about it? Her head's doing it now as well. Constant information. We never get a break.
But this anxiety thing is really interesting, though, isn't it? I mean, are you genuinely anxious to be without your phone?
Yeah, for no reason at all. I just can't be... It's like my left arm. If I didn't have that for a day, I'd be very anxious.
You know what they say? They say if you can't have your phone out of your reach, like, you get anxious, and I think that's 99% of us, then that is an addiction. That's a clear addiction. It's neuroscience.
We need to go to the prior.
But you've grown... Let's go.
We do.
We can have a ball. But that is because you've been given no choice. You are only 24. That's always been the way for you.
It's also just a great way to ignore people.
So true.
Yeah.
So true.
Grace, have you noticed she started pointing her finger at you now?
Yeah, be careful.
I know.
Yeah.